Welcome back to video 2 in the Saintmaker training series. In the first video, we talked about some basic principles for you in the first season with your Saintmaker. This video will break down your first month with the Saintmaker, week by week. We're going to be using the 3 main principles that I shared in video 1 throughout this series, so make sure you go back and review if needed. To summarize, the principles are: 1. Print and use the user's guide. Again, you can find that at www.thesaintmaker.com/users-guide. 2. Take a gradual approach to learning the Saintmaker. And 3. Don't get down on yourself and keep a positive attitude. Your first month should be broken into 3 stages. Phase 1 is week 1 and 2. In this phase, you'll practice using the daily and weekly pages in your Saintmaker. Phase 2 is week 3. In phase 2, you'll set up your month and continue to practice with the daily and weekly pages. Phase 3 is week 4. In phase 3, you'll complete your seasonal journal. In phase 4, which is week 5 and beyond, you'll gradually add additional tools, such as the commemoration page, the prayer intention page, confession journals, the personal journal, and our seasonal preview pages. It's going to take at least 1 season to become an expert with the Saintmaker. So, like I said in the previous video, just enjoy the process. It'll be worth it, I promise. The goal of phase 1 is to start practicing with the daily and weekly pages. These pages are designed to help you keep up a healthy daily and weekly rhythm that will keep you growing in all areas of life, spiritually, personally, and vocationally. If you keep up the daily rhythm with an emphasis on completing the evening examen as well as diligently completing your weekly examination, you will see immediate powerful results. To get you ready for phase 1, you can do 2 things right now. First, add, quote, consistency with Saintmaker to this month's virtue tracker. Set a target and start marking off the days that you succeed. Second, add a goals page with the goal of, quote, learn Saintmaker system. Review the user's guide for information about how to set effective goals before you do so, and set the timeline on this goal for at least 3 months. How you define consistency will evolve as you go. At first, it might mean watching one of these videos per day. In a few days, it should mean making daily use of the daily pages. Later, it'll mean setting up your week and continuing with daily pages. After that, it will mean completing your first monthly planning session. Be honest with yourself about what you're capable of doing and about how you define success at any given point. We're all different, and we all proceed at a different pace. Don't underdo it, but also don't overdo it. Be honest with yourself, but be fair. In phase 2, you'll set up your month. Everything is about rhythm. You want to keep up a rhythm with the Saintmaker on a daily and weekly basis, and also on a monthly basis. The monthly plan is in many ways at the core of the Saintmaker experience. Every month, you'll be setting up a new virtue tracker, creating a new prayer plan, committing to new devotions, and recommitting to your goals. The first step is to decide on a day to set up your monthly calendar. I do it on the first Monday of every month. Once you've got your monthly planning day, write it down on your monthly calendar for each of the 3 months in your Saintmaker. Then stick to it as well as you can. This month will be the exception. This month, you'll set up your monthly plan in week 3. In video 4, we'll go into detail on planning your month, but for now, to get you ready for phase 2, just pick your monthly planning day for months 2 and 3 and write it in. In Phase 3, you'll be setting up your season. Aim to complete your seasonal journal at a rate of 1 page per day. You should take your time with it and enjoy the process to get the most out of it. Every season, I look for a week when I can set up my season, but I'm never rigid about when. Sometimes, if I'm really on top of things, I can get it done in the first week of the season. Most of the time, it happens in week 2 or 3, or even later. But a consistent, day-by-day approach is what's going to work best to complete it. Think of it as a mini spiritual retreat for yourself. If you work with a team or want to coordinate with family, give them a heads up about when you'll be doing this, so that you can easily involve them in the process if needed. This is really a great way to build unity with the people in your life. Also, remember that this is a discernment process. What gifts did God give you last season? How did you stand in the way or graciously accept them? And what amazing things does He intend for you in the upcoming season? To prepare for Phase 3 right now, go to week 4 of your first month and starting with Sunday, write, quote, complete annual goals, the first official first page of the seasonal journal, in the days box. Then write, complete seasonal review page 1 on Monday. Next, write complete seasonal page 2 on Tuesday. On Wednesday, write complete weekly rule of life. On Thursday through Saturday, plan to set your goals. Now, you're totally prepared for each of the 3 phases. When you're ready to move on to Phase 1, navigate to the next video, where we'll get started using daily and weekly pages over the course of your first 2 weeks with the Saintmaker. God bless, and thanks for watching.